Assalamualaikum and good day to Dr. Fatima. Today, I will explaining about the effectiveness of taklid as a legal safeguard for women in Malaysia. Marriage in Islam is built on mutual care. Yet, when a marriage breaks down due to abuse or neglect, what protects the wife? So, in Malaysia, that shield is taklid, a delegated right of divorce triggered when specific conditions are breached. Theoretically, our legal and theological system provide a strong ideal. Under Section 50 of Act 303, taklid functions as a declaratory tool. Divorce occurs the exact moment a condition is violated. This framework is deeply rooted in divine principle. First, Surah An-Nisa, verse 34, established the husband as the protector or kawam, meaning abuse violates his divine mandate. Second, Surah At-Talaq, verse 7, which mandates maintenance, marking 4 continuous months of neglect as a direct breach. Lastly is Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 233, which enforces ma'ruf or reasonableness, affirming marriage as a fair partnership, not absolute servitude. But does this legal safeguard actually work in practice? The short answer is reality presents severe structural hurdles. The first barrier is the burden of proof, governed by the principle al-bayyina ala al-muda'i. The heavy, exclusive burden rests entirely on the wife to prove private and behind closed doors abuse. Shockingly, this often requires independent male witness as an almost impossible standard for a victim of domestic harm. Furthermore, husbands have learned to weaponize the system through 2 major loopholes. First is the financial sabotage loophole, which is the continuity trap. To claim a breach, neglect must be continuous, where a husband can deliberately exploit this by sending a single minor financial transaction like a simple 10 ringgit transfer at the 3-month mark. This technical compliance legally resets the 4-month clock, which trapping the wife in financial limbo. Second is weaponized nuisance. So, if a wife flees the home to seek physical safety from abuse, the husband can counterclaim nuisance or disobedience. This claim legally frees him from providing maintenance and completely dismantles her taklid claim. So, this creates a systemic failure characterized by jurisdictional chaos across different states, processing delays exceeding 90 days in contested cases, and a frozen maintenance. To fix this, we propose 3 urgent structural reform. First is the federal standardization, where the Department of Sharia Judiciary Malaysia (JKSM) must implement a uniform nationwide code to align regional conflicts. Second, a 6-hour digital fast track, where expand mutual consent subsystems to automatically fast-track, clear-cut the uncontested breaches, such as documented criminal conviction by integrating e-Sharia with civil registries. Last but not least is redefining nuisance. We need legislative amendments explicitly stating that fleeing, cruelty, or abuse is not disobedience. We must also mandate interim financial support via e-nafkah. So, in conclusion, the ultimate goal of Sharia law regarding family dynamics is daf' al-darar, meaning that the prevention of harm. To transform taklid from a vulnerable contract into an ironclad shield, our legal mechanic must realign with this divine intent. Only by closing the gap between theological principles and practical application can ensure that the Islamic marriage contract remains a sanctuary of fairness and never a tool of entrapment. So that's all from us.